Okay, students, now we are going to discuss about measurements of conductivity of ionic solution. So this measurements of conductivity basically works on the principle of Wheatstone bridge. Principle of Wheatstone bridge. So why Wheatstone bridge? Wheatstone bridge usually uh, um, it will work on the bridge shape arrangement we all have studied. This is Wheatstone bridge arrangement. So the electrical solution conductivity can be found like this. Electrolytic solution conductivity can be found in this process. So in order to find the equation, or in order to derive the Wheatstone bridge method, we will take a solution where we will have electrolytic. Here we have electrolytic solution. This is water thermos. So we will have two electrodes. One electrode will be like this with the resistance C. Here another electrode will be connected like this. Sorry, I have made a mistake. So it will be like a rhombus solution. This is B. So it will be like rhombus solution. So this is this A part, B part, C part and D part. What is the basic principle in Wheatstone bridge is that we will have two known resistances, one variable resistance and one is the resistivity of the electrolytic solution we are going to find. So this is let this be R, this is P, this is Q, this is S. Here P, Q known resistances, R is electrolyte resistance that we have to find. Yes, variable resistance. So in order to find the electrolyte resistance, the equation goes like this: P by Q equal to R by S. So we have to find R. So the equation will turn to P by Q into S. P by Q into S. So this is how we will use Wheatstone bridge method to find the measurement of conductivity of solutions. So if the conductivity calculation using specific conductance can be given as K equal to 1 by R into L by A. Here this L by A is the value of the cell constant. The cell constant can be usually we will use KCl to determine concentration. So another property, another thing now we are going to see is variation of molar conductance with concentration. So, how the variation of molar concentration affects our concentration. So, let us take the concentration. Let's M be the concentration, and square mole minus 1. This is molar conductance. If we derive the characteristics of the molar conductance versus concentration, the more increase of the electrolyte, if the electrolyte is a weak electrolyte, if the concentration increases, the molar conductance increases. But if the electrolyte is a strong electrolyte, the concentration decreases as the molar conductance increases as we increase the concentration. That is, for a weak electrolyte, like for example CH3COOH, the concentration the molar concentration increases as the molar the concentration increases as the molar conductance increases. But for a strong electrolyte, like for example KCl, the molar concentration decreases as the increase of molar conductance. So this is the variation of molar conductance with concentration accordingly.